So I know that one's right because it's dead obvious if I change these two. There's the three things must be wrong. Nothing but solar. Okay, maybe. Maybe I was overcomplicating. I thought I tried that combination, but apparently not.
So, nothing got stolen after all. It seemed that the salami present was intentional. The mystery of the salami bandit was slowly getting unraveled. Western goods are prohibited from entering and being sold in the East. This is why the salami bandit decided to make a business out of buying high-grade salami in the West, smuggling it to the East, and selling it at a high profit. Also, for some reason, Sophie received a letter from the salami bandit that had a hidden, threatening message. This was serious. I had to question all of the employees. Thanks for coming, everyone. Well, everyone except for Sophie. Where is she?
Slacking off. Playing on her computer phone, like usual.
She's having problems with her family. She was at her desk and said she needed a moment.
I will start then regardless. I have made my deductions and drawn some serious conclusions.
Oh, finally! Is Freddy getting fired then?
Who is the murderer?
What? No one died!
I'm getting framed! I'm telling you!
What a load of baloney.
He is right, actually. He is getting framed.
What? Why would anyone bother?
Ah, that is the question, isn't it? Why would anyone bother?
Get to the point.
It's through my observations that I uncovered a conspiracy.
This is ridiculous! Why are we still listening to a random doc that waddled into this office? I'm leaving.
I'm a certified private investigator and...
It's okay. Just tell us what you know.
Salami is being smuggled from Salsiccia using your very own buses.
Huh? What's going on?
Okay, this is going too far. I really have more important things to do.
Now that is really scandalous. Does that mean we're losing our jobs?
Maybe. Listen, everybody! It's really important that no one leaves the premises.
I need to get back to work.
Oh. Everybody's leaving?
I'm still here, Mr. Duck Detective.
Yeah.
This is getting intense, isn't it? Maybe you could need a little help? You seem lonely. I could be your assistant. What do you want me to do? Decipher messages? Talk someone into telling us the truth? Follow people around? I'm pretty good at that.
Just stay here.
Like this?
Yep, you're doing great.
blank got blank because blank wanted to blank. Given the use of the word friend there, I'm actually going to just fill that in immediately because I think that's what it's going to be. I can have a good laugh later when I'm totally wrong. Blank, 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 to make him or her stay quiet about lots of blanks. Okay, I don't think I'm doing anything with that one yet. So I need to go to talk to people in all the places. And apparently to look at a coffee machine. Possibly a fridge. Oh, I've looked through that.
This is curious. Why would she write like this? Someone forgot their phone.
Oh, who would hire me at this age? Oh, maybe I can be a real estate agent. I always wanted to be a rich real estate agent.
Why would Laura recruit you to deal with the theft? Aren't there any other detectives who are actually qualified for the job?
I've been doing very well so far, if I do say so myself. The truth will be revealed in the end.
Huh?
Oh. Let's try that again. Right, this room is empty. Maybe I can look at...
Finally, Manfred is out of his office. Time to see what's behind his precious family portrait.
I don't think I know any three-digit numbers.
It's a letter for an application for a signed. Someone is clearly obsessed with detectives.
She left? Just like this? Maybe she's at home. Should I look for her?
Sophie left! And she left a note on the desk. Sophie's parents are awful, you know. I wonder if that's what made her run away.
That's it. I quit. You'll never see me again. Sophie.
What a dramatic turn. I should keep this as evidence.
So can't get through the sewer, I
It
assume.
says server room. It's locked.
Sophie left! And she left a note on the...
This is the note Sophie left. Can you tell me more about it?
It doesn't make sense at all that she'd just suddenly leave. She definitely needs the money. And she would have told me. I'm her friend.
Did you read Sophie's letter?
I did. Something's off. Something's different.
What do you think of this note?
It's no surprise she's left, is it? Would you want to work with someone you've dated in the past?
What do you think of Sophie's resignation?
Oh? I guess Boris was overdoing it a bit with that present. I did tell him to cool off a bit. Why are people not listening to me?
Is something in the reception?
It's not really a detective's job to spin crazy conspiracy theories, is it?
Sometimes the truth is pretty crazy.
Seems a bit cheap.
Have you seen Sophie's resignation?
no. I can't say it comes as a surprise. She never particularly enjoyed her job. It's difficult finding replacements nowadays, though.
Can't believe she complained about this online. Let's see. The last dialed number on this phone is 03051777. This folder says, how and when... I'm falling asleep just... This folder says, how and...
No, there's nothing there, was there? Hmm.
What a fancy... It says...
CSOOBD. Wasn't likely, but worth trying the page number, I guess. What on earth does CSO or BD mean?
Why would Laura recruit you? Aren't there any other
I've been... The truth...
Huh?
Are you writing another?
No.
I can be your ghostwriter.
I'll think about it.
Look what you've instigated. Now everyone is dilly-dallying around instead of doing their work.
Was that different before?
Nothing obvious to look at, apart from that safe. See if there's any more evidence that I haven't spotted yet. That I've looked at.
It's a list of all the most busy. The two desks on this side.
Does this mean...
What do you think of Sophie Windheimer?
Man, I...
Sophie's parents, I wonder if that's what made her run away. Sophie, and she left a note on the desk.
Let's see. The last dialed number on this phone is 03051777. It says it's locked. I can't leave now. I need to solve the case.
Maybe I should write a... It can't be that hard.
Why would Laura recruit? Aren't there any other detectives who...
I've been... The truth?
What the last 3 digits of the phone number?
Gross. I doubt they washed their hands after leaving that greasy...
What do you want me to do?
Just...
Like this?
Yep, you're doing... What do you know about Manfred Ernst?
I think he likes me. He's the only one who doesn't shout at me.
It's not really a detective's job.
Sometimes the...
Seems a bit...
What can you tell me about Boris...
He's, not the most reliable worker. But it's difficult finding replacements nowadays.
What is Rufus Sedaris like?
Not the greatest janitor, but he came with the building.
What do you know about Laura Angst?
Oh, she's a fantastic employee. She basically does the work of 5 people.
Do you know anything about this?
Well, it's obviously a cheap prank by Frederick. Only he would find this funny.
Detective work isn't easy. The thing that bothered me in particular was that note on the safe had pairs of letters on it. I wonder if they're abbreviations for something. Haven't I seen them before? I should also look at previous deductions. Back to work, then.
Customer service, operating office, so customer service has 2 people and 4 desks.
It's a list of all the bus drivers. The most busy driver out of all 4 seems to be Petrovich.
Bus drivers 4, and operating office seems to just be Freddy. So I'm guessing that might be 1. So maybe 2 people in customer service, 1 in operating office, and 4 bus drivers.
I did it! Oh, I always wanted to open a ridiculously big safe. Let's see what secrets he has in here.
Dear Ingrid, I know I haven't been there for you and the kids recently, but things are looking up. I would love to take you to a romantic getaway to Hollandaise. Love, Manfred. Keep quiet about the thing. Do all these things and nothing will happen to you. Ooh, so we have some blackmail going on.
Awful lot of security for a branch manager of a bus company. Wait, this keychain. Here it is. The key for the server room.
Okay, Somewhere new to go.
Let's see what's hidden in here.
What are you doing?
Secret detective business. The electrical sparks and blinking lights created a claustrophobic atmosphere. I definitely felt that I wasn't supposed to be here. What's he keeping in all these boxes? I don't think it's meant to do this. Has that been there the whole day? What's up with these BearBus vouchers on eBay? Honestly, this is nicer than my apartment.
Okay, I have all the words now. Nope, it's not that. Receptionist. Oh, that was Manfred got blackmailed. Nope. This one's the Nobody's been murdered, kidnapped. So somebody's been selling vouchers. Don't know. Oh, who was Employee of the Month again? Rufus. Can't remember. Um, yes. So Rufus is the one blackmailing Manfred. Yeah, I know a lot of things are wrong because I really have very little idea how to fill this out. Rufus blackmailed Manfred. I think that's right. So who got stalked? Ooh. Must be on the right track with bits of this.
So this is what Rufus and Margaret were doing with the vouchers. It might be illegal, but this wasn't what I was here for. I needed to catch the salami bandit. Hmm.
was the other page though?
Detective work isn't easy. The thing that bothered me in particular was I need to inspect the reception thoroughly. I have a feeling the phone on the floor could be important. To figure out what happened to Sophie, I need to consider the current time and when the last time was that anyone has heard of her.
What are you doing in there? Snooping around, are we? That room is strictly off limits. I even put up posters.
This is for important detective work.
Huh?
Let's see. The last dialed number on this phone is 03051.
So 2:10.
Sophie got kidnapped. There must be more to this. I quickly needed to find out where Sophie was being kept. I also couldn't let the salami bandit get away with this. It was finally time to find out who was behind everything.
Ah. Manfred wrote the supposed resignation letter. Yeah, okay, it's Manfred. Yeah.
Manfred is the Salami Bandit. That makes a lot of sense. Ironic that his handwritten note meant to frame Fredersen ended up incriminating Manfred instead.
If a giveaway, they change one thing and it says 3 things are wrong. So that was correct. doesn't. Hmm.
Look what you've instigated. Now everyone...
Was that different?
Hmm. Maybe the detective has her. But no. I doubt it. Nothing else really fits apart from the box, which is bizarre. Just checking. Okay, I've changed both of those. And it's two, so both of these, or one of those is wrong. Right. That makes it back to three things wrong. Okay, it's in a bus. Yep, guessing wildly, not getting me anywhere on that one.
Detective work isn't easy. The thing that bothered me in particular was, where is Sophie? I need to consider who kidnapped her to figure out the location. More specifically, I should check if I can find any changes in the office environment.
Ooh.
Sophie's parents are awful. I wonder if that's what made her run away.
Perception's the only thing I can see that's changed. That doesn't really tell me where she is.
Detective work isn't easy. The thing that bothered me in particular was, where is Sophie? I need to consider who kidnapped. More specifically, I should check if I can find any changes in the office environment.
Why would Laura recruit you? Aren't there any other detectives?
I've been doing the truth.
Why would Laura recruit? Aren't there any other detectives?
I've been the truth. That's where she is being kept. It's important that I stayed calm now. I couldn't alert the culprit, or all of this will have been for nothing. I needed to first figure out who is behind everything, so I could confront them. Something was missing here. Who else was involved with this? I had collected everything I needed. I just had to organize my thoughts. I couldn't believe Sophie managed to talk Boris into this. The salami bandit wasn't working alone. It made sense for the bus driver to be involved. Aha! I had it all figured out now. It was time that I confront the culprits. But first, I had to free Sophie.
Oh.
Sophie! What happened?
What's going on out here?
Why is everyone yelling?
This looks dramatic.
It's kind of a long story.
And guess who deduced said long story? The one and only Duck Detective.
Read the room.
This is how everything went down. The Britzel BearBus branch was suffering losses and had their budget cut as a result. Manfred, worried about the financial stability of his family, felt himself backed into a corner. This is when he became the Salami Bandit. He made his grand plan of salami smuggling and realized he couldn't do this alone. He recruited Boris, since it would be easiest for the bus driver to load and unload the wares discreetly. The bus would go through a customs check at the Salsiccia bus station first. And then Boris would take a detour to get the salami and load it onto the bus. This is why the buses always had a huge delay. It wouldn't be easy to talk Boris into crime, so Manfred convinced Sophie to join the team. Boris's obsession with her would make it easy for her to manipulate him into helping with their plan. Everything was going well until the Duck Detective, that's me, infiltrated the office. Freddy was meant to be the scapegoat for the crime, but I'm not fooled that easily. Sophie began getting cold feet and ultimately wanted to confess to the police. Manfred couldn't have this, so he interfered. In an outburst of panic, he abducted her and hid her in the luggage compartment of one of the buses. And this is why Manfred stole Laura's lunch!
What?
Everything is figured out, but who is truly guilty? Manfred, Sophie, and Boris are all involved in the smuggling. Who should get arrested for their crimes? Manfred was the mastermind behind everything. Should Manfred get arrested? He is the reason this all started in the first place. Of course he should be arrested. What about Sophie? Without her, the smuggling wouldn't have been possible. She manipulated poor Boris into taking the salami across the border. Should Sophie get arrested?
Oh, why not? Let's arrest them all.
What she did was clearly illegal. She needs to face the consequences. Boris was at the end of the chain. Had he refused to take the salami on board, the plan would have not worked out. Should Boris get arrested?
Yeah, I'm going to be strict.
He might have not realized what was going on entirely, but that doesn't mean he's not liable for engaging in the smuggling. All right, I've made up my mind. I will report to the state police. Manfred! Sophie! Boris!
And I do it again! Anything to secure my family's well-being.
I'm not sure grand-scale salami smuggling was necessary for that.
How else was I going to cope with all the budget cuts? If anyone actually worked in this office, we wouldn't have such terrible performance in the first place!
Hey! I work!
Yes, and then you keep asking for promotions. How am I going to give anyone a promotion if we have people baking cakes during working hours? And while we're at it, Rufus! How dare you embezzle money from the company and then threaten me?
That's... Rufus said we're only doing that until his book takes off. And then I'll play the lead alien in the movie adaptation.
Look who's going to jail now, Manfred. Not me, that's for sure.
I stand by what I said. I regret nothing.
What is this? If I had known that calling the duck detective would result in this, I would have never done it. You were supposed to find out who stole my lunch, not accuse my best friend of smuggling.
I knew this was a bad idea from the beginning. Why did Boris have to lose the bag? My God, he is such an idiot!
I had no idea it was that important. Why didn't anyone tell me about the plan? You said your cousin was ill, and the only thing that would make her happy was the salsiccia salamis.
I should have known. If you're stupid enough to believe that, then you're also too stupid to bring a couple sausages across the border.
Wow, you really did quack the case, Mr. Duck Detective. You're just as cool as I imagined.
Not now, Fedderson. The truth. The truth is an ugly mistress. But it is my duty to throw bread to the fine beak of Lady Justice.
Well, I think I quite enjoyed that. It was far too much guessing, I should have been able to deduce a lot more, but I got hung up on some things like thinking it was a person's office that I was looking for when it was actually the BearBus office. So it's the combinations of words sometimes, but mostly it was just being a bit dumb about the clues and not picking up on them. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed watching this, and thank you very much. If you did, press like, hit the subscribe button, leave me some comments telling me some more of the things that I got totally wrong. Oreo the cat. Oh, thanks for watching.
Oh, crap. I completely forgot to collect my payment from Laura. Everybody already went home. How am I going to pay for the bus? Guess I'm walking home.
Ahem. Need a ride? I just booked this one. It's been such a long day after all.
No, thank you.
Come on, it'll be fun! Plus, you must be tired after all the detective work.
I really don't.
Please?
Yeah, fine.
Great! Now I finally have time to tell you all about my ideas for your social media.
Please don't.
I could get you tons of publicity.
No.
And imagine, we can team up.
Absolutely not.
And I can be your sidekick.
Hmm.